Yes, my people. Good afternoon, should I say? Good afternoon. Well, today, I want to give thanks to the Most High. Always is a definite. Most people don't thank the Most High. They don't give praise. They don't give ISIS. They don't send no positive vibes out there in the universe, into the cosmos. So, yes, I know them, you know. Now, yes, people, give God thanks and praise. It's my strength. Nothing I can't do without my power, without my strength, without my Excalibur. Yes, people, we want to touch the base on wicked-hearted people today. Wicked-hearted people. Not just wicked-hearted, but those that you know them by them works. Remember we spoke about mighty men who boast and brag and believe that they are better than everybody else. And everything for them is a race. And when you overs the whole key concept of the race that they are partaking, they was not even elected nor selected, but they are running a race. To gain what? Fame. To gain what? The things that they are looking to achieve is nothing. Has no essence in it. It is just like one is looking at position to dominate. So the more that one holds his position, he will be dominant and wants to rule over others. I told y'all guys that you know these hoggish people, when they talk and by their actions, because they always want everything for themselves. There is no conscience. Conscience is dead. They have no love. They don't even have a heart, even though you see them alive. They don't have a heart. They are looking to obtain and suck in the life resource of anything that they could use to get an extra step to step on, they will do. Most people have never even over spiritualism intellect. They have not. And they will never. They lie between the crack of them teeth and wants to use the word spiritual when they themselves has never. Some of them are atheists. Some of them are atheists. They don't believe in nothing. Some of them, you hear them say how much them believe in themselves. And when you see the way they operate or the way they deal with certain issues and matters, you know they are demonic. It's always by them works you know them. They are red-eye, envious, gluttony they practice. Everything for themselves. They don't share. They don't think about the good. They don't think about when they never have nothing. Or they don't even give thanks to the blessings that the Most High God give them. They don't give thanks. You hear them boasting and bragging, and they are talking. Some of them, like I said, do not believe in God. They never did believe in the Most High. They believe in men. They believe in the works of man. Which is the works of man, you know how that go. Man is always for himself. It's very rare you find a brother with a good heart, a kind brother, a loving brother. It's very sister. It's very hard. I am not saying they don't have. They have a lot of them. But the majority of wolf in sheep's clothing that you get coming around to take your energy. They are around you to dry your energy out. They come like some energy drainer them. They don't give due to what it is. They lie. They act like in their life they never needed nobody. In their lives nobody never do nothing for them. In their lives it's like they alone accomplish the biggest glory. But they don't, they mind. They like the squirrel. When the squirrel hides his nuts in the winter time, He does not remember. He got a poor memory span. He don't remember. He know he hide nuts in the dirt there. But he don't remember exactly. So it's kind of way hard. You find him always digging, looking. Trying to smell the nut that he saved. The smartest squirrel now he hide it in the tree chunk where he could go down there with his family and share. But he been so gluttony all the time he doing all this connection. He did collect a lot. And he did have a lot. He obtained a lot. But during the time he collect all these nuts now, he buried them in the yard. And now the winter come and the snow come on top of it now. And you notice it's a hardship for him because now he have to sick. He doesn't have his memory span. And a lot of people is like the squirrel. They want everything. They pretend that no one is, they are better than everybody else. They pretend that then waste matter is gold. They're above everybody else. Nobody doesn't consider. It's just them. So if these people had a chance, you know what they would do? They would take your life. They would take your life span for themselves because they would not want to see you breathing and obtaining oxygen. They would want to cut off that life support that you have. That is how evil these people are, these evil-hearted people with no conscience. They don't remember where they're coming from. And neither them believe that they know where they are going, but they're not going anywhere. Because you could see what they are dealing with and the whole vital energy inner and outer. It's the Most High who give all things. And it's the Most High who bring I man forth. And like I tell the people and my people, I am not here to fight physical flesh and blood, but spiritual wickedness in high and low places. And we have some of our people. That is why when they talk, you listen to them. Listen to the words. Listen to the tune. It come like your pastors them. Enough of them don't put themselves to the test. Spiritually. Not even physically. It's a rat race and everybody want to run the race. So they have a right to compete because it's a rat race. But I am not running no race. For I know who the Most High selected and elected. That is who it is. I am my brother's keeper. And I will keep on doing for my brothers and sisters. This is me. If I see a man in the gutter and I could help him, I help him. That's me. I don't go around and say, yes, this guy was in the gutter. And Mr. Red, come on. Mr. Red, take him up from the gutter and put him up there. And no one is better than me. Because it's only me does that. No. My works that I do is not for me to boast and brag of. The things of righteousness, when a soul is a righteous soul, and under the banner of the Most High, and he is working under that banner, he don't take glory for himself. Me not take glory and put by me. Anything I do it into the eyes of the Most High and within the free concept and will and power and blessings of the Most High. And this is why I am what I am. See? I am not here to stop my brother and my sister from surviving or climbing up the ladder. Or always practicing gluttony for myself. Oh, being, what you call it, one-side-minded. But you talk about your love. What love? These people that are talking about them love, you could see them by the way them talk, by the way them deal with people. In other words, they only talk about the people that is helping them. So if you ain't doing nothing for them, they will not talk about you. Hell with you. But I understand that different concept because sometimes it's so the life go. I know people that used to curse down people and talk about them, and today them and that person then see where the person was dealing with, and it was more up of a righteous, and this person repent. Most people need to repent. Most big mouth people, mighty men, will love to boast with deceitful tongues, like to boast and brag about themselves and about what them got. And how good them are and how powerful them are and how them are the best. Nobody better than them. And them is the shit. The Most High is everything unto I. For I no worship man. I worship the things of the Most High. That is why I never put myself above nobody. It is the Most High who give I man life. And sometimes you have to go down to the cracks of the gully to help a brother and sister. Now, if I am thinking already that I am better than you, would I ever get the vision to go down to the cracks of the gully to help the poor, the needy, the stink, the one with the odor? Would I ever want to look at this one? Because I would not want to intertwine with this one because already I am better. So when people are putting themselves above people and pretending that they are better than everybody else, fire, we don't deal with them thing there. We don't run them thing there. Them type of show about there, that is those with the piggish mentality and the piggish heart, who are always in a competition, who are always looking for competition. Instead of them socialize, centralize, and organize, them looking to divide and conquer. Instead them socialize, centralize, and organize, you hear them and say, no, don't go over there. Don't buy from John Brown. Don't buy from Harry. Don't buy from Mr. Steve. Mr. Steve's stuff is no good. Patricia stuff is no good. Them are the ones, them because them have the lavish tongue. They always use them tongue to fight against people. Them use them tongue to draw out people. Them use them tongue to say they are better than people. Them use them tongue to say nobody is not up to nothing but a them. Them use them mouth. Them use them mind. Them use them eyes to always be in a competition. Why I must compete with my brother? The best competition that I could do is with myself. Seeing that I am healthy, seeing that I'm pushing myself every day to be a better person. That is the competition. The next competition is the competition to tell people about the Most High God. Yes, I can't wait to tell people about the Most High God. Yes. I want to tell you about Master God. Yes. I want to tell you about my Creator. Yes. I want to tell you about my universal provider. Yes. I can't wait to discuss that with people. But me no want to talk about me. I don't want to talk about me. What is there to talk about me? I am just a man. What is there for me to boast about myself and have the chips on my shoulder? Why? For what? Just to believe that I am better than everybody else? So your dufficate doesn't smell. That's why you want to make everyone know. So you know these people. They are living in a small community. Everybody's poor the same, but they have to have one neighbor. Just because she has a flat screen TV or an arcade or a refrigerator, she's better than the other neighbor. Because the other neighbor don't have a fridge. And the other neighbor has light and don't have a fridge is better than the other neighbor that only has a candle. And the other neighbor that has a candle and the other one has a lantern is better than the one with the candle. Stop these things. People got to stop this small state of mind about I am better. I am better. Better than what? When you die, don't you rotten? When you die, don't your body decompose? When you die, don't they bury you 6 foot and a half or 6 foot deep? What, you going in a special hole? You're going in a certain turf that is just for the better people? You're going to your grave and your stuff. It's just on a different intellect, different craft. I told you, naked you come, naked you go. No, why would you not? Why would people still want to go around and thinking they are better than other people? If God bless you and God allow you to obtain certain stuff, give the Most High God thanks and continue doing whatever you are doing. If it's long life and prosperity, amen, blessed. If it's in business and your business is taking off, you open a pizza store, a pizza parlor, whatever, you open and it's moving good. Your friend that down the block or the next pizza place that's down the block that is not doing good as you, say a prayer to him. for him and praise the Most High God about your business. If you have a talk show and your talk show is the tapper, praise the Lord. God, you never know when the Most High will knock it down off of your foot. Take it away from you. This is the thing. We are not giants in these things. It's Most High God who provide all health. And we know health is wealth. But when you are acting like it's you, it's the one, you is the done, you is the master. The master will make you know who is the master and we will remove the things that you're saying that you, you are nobody. I am nobody. We are nobody. The Most High is all. All power, all seeing, all knowing, all strength, all might, all creation, Most High. Man can't come with them thing there. Man always try to take up a title and he can't live up to it. It's the Most High's master. It's the Most High's most perfect. That no one is better nor stronger than the Most High. Not man. Man will deceive you. Today a man is strong and he could lift up 200 pounds, 300 pounds. Tomorrow he is a baby. He's defecating himself. He needs someone to hold his hand to walk 2 paces. He cannot walk, not 2 steps, not 2 feet, 2 little pace just to move your feet. Cannot. Man is nothing. Man is nothing. When man going around boasting and bragging how powerful he is, how mighty he is, man is nothing. Man is dirt. Because when you're dead, you go back to the dirt. And your spirit move on. So we got to stop believing that we are the God of God. And we are here forever. And we are better than everybody else. That's a lie. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Because it's the Most High who gives health and strength. It is the Most High God who gives dedication. It's the Most High God who makes all men see each and every other day. So you don't know, no one knows the time or the hour of departation. So when you hear them talking like that, they're beating up them chest. Let God arise and let his enemies, all his enemies, to be scattered. As wax melt before the fireplace, let them who hate the Most High flee before the presence of the Most High. You come boast and brag about yourself. Me not depend on that. This is why we have this young generation they're watching these rap artists and these guys where they have as their role model, and people are watching them and they doesn't have anything to offer the youth them. So the youth go upon self-destruct because what they was taking in is nothing. It's nothing to strengthen them. It's nothing to carry them in the future. It's all what they are getting. They're going to explode. So we have a lot of people are talking and boasting about themselves. It's the RedShot BlackStar. First of all, I was one of the first ones to come talk about spiritualism. People never want to hear about that. They don't have time for that. They're running down money. No, when you hear everyone want to talk about spiritualism, soul, mind, and body, I was the first one that knows of the soul, mind, and body and come deal with the soul, mind, and body and come talk about the soul, mind, and body. And that is what I've been telling the people. This is what you're going to work. You're going to work with soul, mind, and body because this is what the Most High God give you. Money is not important. It's only important in the society that we are living that they create money to become a necessity. But wait when money change and no one, you see money flying all around the place and no one doesn't want money and you can't use money. You got to go back. So it was in the beginning, so shall it be in the end. Make sure you have your goal. So all this rat race business going on, I am not part of the rat race. I am not running no race. Who the Most High God bless and keep and endure will be continuously under the banner of the Most High. The race is not only for the sweet. You see that? I don't talk like how them talk. I don't need to talk like that. The Most High remove that out of me. I am here to glorify the Most High. And I will keep on doing that. Not to come talk about me, about Red, what Red want, how good Red is, and Red better than everybody else. No, a child, children being born every year. You don't know who is the next one who is come to be a different individual on a different level. I got a chance to live in my life and to live continuously by exercising and practicing and implementing perfection. Yes, to make I man have the body and soul ready for to travel. A body that's heavy cannot travel. A corrupted mind cannot travel. An evil heart, a wicked heart, when you have no conscience, when you don't care about your brother, when you're just thinking about yourself, when you're thinking about you, your attitude is a pig attitude, a pig mentality. Everything is for you. And you're talking about you work hard and you did this and you did that. But where's your works? What work? Your works is not approved. But within your works was evil. Within your works was gluttony. Within your works was about yourself and only about yourself. You didn't care about what was around you. You didn't care about who you could feed. You didn't care about what the Most High said to be thy brother's keeper. You didn't share love. You said you was dealing with you and only you. So go ahead and be selfish and deal with only you. And in the day of Yama Kiyama, the Most High will deal with only who? His children, his creation. Those who heard. Those who made it concern to be their brother's keeper. Those who heard the voice of the poor and the needy. Those who heard the voice of the hunger child, starving mother, starving man. Those who came to the rescue of the innocent woman being battered, or the man that was about to be murdered, or the one who loses life for his brother. So y'all, I don't come under the banner of the earthling attitude that y'all got. Remember, I was conditioned first before I ever had a channel. I was being conditioned. I was being purified to the right thing, right solution for the whole world problem. Most people are not gonna like me because when I talk what it's accurate. That's why I tell black folks, do not wait on the white man. Why we are waiting cussing the white man every day when we have the ability to rejuvenate under the banner of the Most High. But if we're gonna try to rejuvenate under gluttony, under red eye, under selfish attitude, under piggish mentality, under all for yourself, under it's all about me, under hell with everybody else, as long as my family good, I don't care, man, the world could die. No, you gonna get your day, your time, your hour, your moment. I don't deal with that. I deal with good over evil. I deal with good over evil. I deal with love. Conquer all things. But I am a warrior at the same time. You always hear I talk about love. I don't bring violence. I don't deal with violence because I know what it is to be violent. Trust me. It's the red. And you know fire burn hot. You see me? So, I want to move with one of things. Check up. There's a whole saying, what monkey see, monkey do. Yeah, that is a parable. What monkey see, monkey do. But me not depend that. I come to bring it as it is to the people. For I am the voice of the people. RedShot BlackStar. See? This is not, my thing is, I told you, you know, everybody need a little something in life. But 100 to 100%. This really and truly, it's he that is greater within I, who is pushing I. It is not manpower. It is not loss. It is not envy. It is not hate. It is not wealth. It is he that is greater, that give life unto all. In other words, I am on my job. Whatever I did in my life in the past, my repentance is to do the things of the Most High. That is my job. I am employed by the Most High. Yes, RedShot BlackStar is employed by the Most High, the Alpha and the Omega. I didn't get an application. I got a soul note. It came upon thy soul and upon thy heart. It came upon thy heart and it was written upon thy soul. To go and do the things that the Most High, most powerful Creator, who create all things, said to me to do. So this is not a job that was given by man. This is not a job that was given by flesh. This is not a job that was given by red eye. This was not a job that given by a state of mind that I want to do something and I could able to boast and brag about myself. This is something that the Most High purify me to do. This is my job. I was hired, employed by the universe, by the Most High, by the atoms in the universe, by the earth, by nature, to do this job. So people who don't know, I RedShot BlackStar. When you dig in a pit, don't dig one, dig two. Never forget where you're coming from, where you at, and where you're going. See? They say, it's a parable. Still water run deep. You might have the water that runs through the pipe, crash, and you have the water that goes pop, 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 all night, all day, pop, 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 pop. You might say, oh, that's nothing. You're wasting more water than the water that is rushing. Because the water that's rushing, you know it's rushing. You will look to turn it off. The one that is dripping, drip by drip, will fill many and thousands of buckets with that one drip. So like them say, one cocoa full basket. So it is not he who runneth and say, Lord, Lord, Lord. Or it is not he who runneth and was not elected nor selected. But it's he that could endure. And the rest is not only for them, for they and say them swift. Boy, fast, you know. You don't say, oh, fast I am. And that the matter about it. I'm fast. No one faster than me. No one. Yeah? No one faster than you. Are you the Most High? Oh, you know what the Most High is going to create? Do you know what the Most High have in store for you? Do you know where is your stop? How far your destiny going to be going? No. But you are already boasting and bragging about it. So, don't remember a father giver. And the same father we give, the same creator we give, is the same creator we take care of. Remember. So man, stop boast about themselves. And stop put up them fleshly little, sinful little self on top. Unless one is being purified to the bone, one is a sinner. Now no one talk about, oh, they don't go to the strip club anymore. They don't drink no more. They don't smoke no more. They don't sniff coke no more. They don't lie no more. Yes, you may not do these things. You may not go to the clubhouse, the strip club. You may not smoke anymore. You may not drink anymore. But I'll tell you this. Because of your evil ways, and your red eye, and your corruptible heart, and your corruptible mind, you're worse than the one who smoke and drink. Because your sin, it's heavier, burden, heavier. Do not throw stones when you're living in a glass house. A man could be a drug addict today. You don't know what God have for him tomorrow. Most I could clean him up. And he becomes more righteous than any other man. Yes. People go to prison every day. Some people, I have never been to prison. People go to prison. I don't think I'm better than somebody that go to prison because like I told you, there are two sets of prison. There are prison where one has prison in his own self, spiritually, physically, and mentally. Has prison himself. Put himself into prison by his state of mind, by the way he think, by the way he flows, by the wicked deeds. When you have no conscience to allow to talk to you. When you doesn't have that conscience that's telling you, hey, you done this, Brother Brown. Hey, no, you're an evil soul. One without a conscience is an evil soul. If a man could go around and kill 4 or 5 people and he doesn't have a conscience to tell him, listen, you can't do that, man. You can't kill this little baby. You can't kill this pregnant woman. You can't do that. One just go around killing. One has no conscience. One is already dead. So people sometimes mind what you are saying and mind what you are doing. Not because you are not snorting coke. And praise the Lord if you don't do that. Praise the Lord you don't drink. Praise the Lord you don't smoke. Praise the Lord you don't do none of these things. But I tell you, be mindful that there are people who doesn't smoke and don't drink and don't go to the strip club and don't do none of these things. But the things that they partake in is worse. Most people make them brother lose them life. Most people set up people to lose them life. It's worse. I would rather a guy to drink than he setting up people to lose them life. There are people who make you lose your entire family and cause great harm to one where one loses his state of mind. So wickedness, it's of all virtues. So one sin is not more wicked than the next sin. So no one is perfect, but to perform and to bring in perfection is to practice. See, and I will always say, no matter I don't do what certain people do, that doesn't make me better than them. If someone went and killed somebody, I didn't kill the person, but that still don't make me better than them. For I see what the person do today. No one has seen what I'm going to do tomorrow. No one. So this is an old saying. When somebody loses a son or a daughter in a shootout, murder, some type of tragedy, something happened. Some people pretend, well, forget about it. But in reality, if it had to happen to you, because it has not happened to you yet, you don't care. But if the same problem, the same thing that happened to that person 2 years ago, a year ago, 9 months ago, 6 months ago, 2 months ago, a month ago, and you thought it was a joke, I said to you, be mindful when your shipment come and start to release and dish out on you. I hope you could accept it because this person accept their own. So people, be mindful. Don't be joyful and act like you're better than people, for you never know what is in store for you later on in life. People build things. People plan things and they don't live out to the plan. Some type of stuff happen. So be mindful and watch the judgmental attitude where people love judge people. See? On a done no side the RedShot BlackStar. Keep it 5 straight up. And I tell people, I don't water, I don't nothing. I bring it how it is. Straight. I'm universal, I tell people. Speak different language. People, I don't have no PhD, but I know people that have PhD and they don't have no common sense, yet still they act like them better than everybody else. For me not have no PhD and I speak more than one language. Eh? So what's going on with that? Who taught me that? All these things is the most I blessed me with that. I didn't go to school to learn that. I learned that from the street. I learned that because that all tongue is my tongue. It's just those of the language that stayed upon thy mind, where I recite to memorize in this time. See, on a wicked people, don't forget when you're coming from nothing and then you end up have something. Do not flamboyant yourself and people. And do not take the glory and pretend that you did this all by yourself. Because without the Most High God, you weren't able to have life to sustain your success. So be mindful, people. On a done know the RedShot BlackStar, don't forget to love, share, and subscribe. Yes, man, I keep it 100, man. Too much of wolf in a sheep's clothing, too much of evil-hearted people. People help people, and the same people they help turn around and bite them in the ass. Excuse the language. Bite them in the buttocks. People put out their neck and help to build people. Them say one hand, he wash the face, you know, but with two hands come together and wash itself, and both of them washes the face. This is much better when we work together. See, there's lots of users They will never say the truth. They will always amp themselves up and proclaim titles that is not of them, not for them. But me not depend that. God knows and see all things. This is why I tell people, you know, I give thanks for whatever take place in my life. I give thanks. And if I put myself in a situation that any negative happen to me, I still give thanks. Because it's I, man, who put myself. It's not the Most I send me there, you know. It's I, because I have the mind, ability, and the choice to choose. So when you get in a problem, or you get mingle and tingle with the things that you're not supposed to mingle and tingle with, and get entangled with, you'll get entangled with, and becomes a knot, you should know. So once again, people, man, don't boast of thyself. Boast not of thyself, but boast of the Most High. Boast of the creation and the love and the power of the Most High. Mighty men like to boast about themselves with deceitful tongues. They're liars. They always say they're the best. They're better. No one is better than them. You heard the mighty man. That's like a bully. That's like, watch all the people that goes around and reinforce things on people or try to beat up people. They always say, you can't talk back. If I talk, don't talk. If I say, yeah, that's a bully type of attitude. So I'm telling people, look into your soul. We need each other. It's a chain. You got a chain and all the links come together and make the chain strong. If links trying to go on top of links and not within the link to be strong, at the end of the day, you will have a chain, but that chain will be weak. So a chain that doesn't have the right link and the links is not linked up tight is a weak chain. And this is the problem with us as a people. We are weak chain because of the way we deal with each other and the way we treat each other and thinking that we are better than each other. Instead of we observe and accept that we all are a link. We all, it's like a puzzle. We got to put it together and becomes the whole thing. We rather go in a corner and try to put it together and then try to shine. At the same time, you're looking on the outside and you're looking how this man built his house and taking little notes and taking little samples. And then you're adding it to your house and saying, this is your design. This is your design. You designed this house. You didn't design this house. Yes, you probably the idea of the other man. Watching the other man building his house, the way he built it, the way he sat out his things. You watching that. Then you went over there and you did the same thing. You copy how he was doing it and you do it. Now you say, yeah, you build your house, but where you get the idea from? You didn't bring that out on your own. And probably when the man was asking you, yo, you know I want to build a house out of bamboo and bricks. You said, well, I don't believe in that. I don't believe in bamboo brick house. I'm not doing that. Man, I'm going to build, I want a mansion, man. My house got to be on marble. No, I ain't got time for that. And now the brother build a house now, and you see the house look good. And now you went and you're building the same house now. And you saying, yeah, I built this house. My idea. No. So we see the rat race. But most I have it to give it to those who defile their brothers and sisters and have the state of mind that they have. We know it's a rat race, but I'm not running a rat race. See, look at the Korean people. You know how I know they came away a little different from us? Look on your block. You see a Chinese, a Korean story, a fruit stand here, a fruit stand here. A fruit stand here, a fruit stand here. No one is fighting. No one is fighting. And they all try to make sure that they sell the same price. You go to this fruit stand here, this is it. You go to this one, same price. They're holding the order. No China man is there or Korean man is there saying, my fruit stand, come to my fruit stand. No one is saying that. No one is saying that. No one is saying that. So when they come with that, when you see they have that type of mentality of division, of how could I eliminate? They love to eliminate. That's how it has to be a negative input. It has to be where someone could not help their brother. But the only way they're going to be helping is breaking your stuff down, stopping you from growing. That's the one thing. They don't want to help their brother. I got my store, and now my brother want to open his store. Let me show my brother some love. Let me help my brother, educate my brother, pass wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to my brother. No, what I'm thinking about, no man, my brother can't open no shop here, so you know. My brother cannot open no shop here. He open a shop here, he gonna slow my business down. Oh no, I gotta figure how I'm gonna stop this. No, why? Yo, my youth, you know, say, Mr. So-and-so want come beside me and open him shop. Shoot him, do this, do that, all that negative stuff, just to stop the brother from opening his shop. You don't go over there with love. It's because why? The Chinamen do it, the Arabs do it, they all come together, they all have shops, they all got nail salons, they all got corner stores, they all got fruit stands, and they all hold the order. Black men, corrupt. You can't have that, because it's not good for you. You're too low to have that. Wicked state of mind, evil state of mind. And this is the black man's downfall. So most of them never believe in God, unto the Most High. Most of them been atheists all their life. They didn't have time to talk about spiritualism and physical and mental. No, they didn't have time for that. And you could see it in them. Look at them, you see. But all of a sudden they're doctors of, they got PhDs and all that in spiritual, physical, mental, universal. They're doctors now. Never even have a clue. No idea. They never accept good over evil. They accept the evil. I don't want to hear that. That will never happen. Good will never, that's what they say. Oh God, man, get away with that, man. In this world we live in, man, you talk about good. That will never exist. That will never happen. Good will never happen because they accept the evil. But now all of a sudden, it's never too late. It's never too late. So yes, people, I give you all that. That is for the hypocrites, them. And that is for those who fight against their brother in every aspect. That is for those who does not want to see their own kind, race, manner of people rise up. That is for those who's racist upon their state of mind and upon their remarks and upon their ideology and upon communication with their brother. Instead they educate their brother and teach their brother, they want to hold him down and bring him down to the ground to say he's nothing. The Most High God don't grow his people like that. He teach them love. He said together we stand divided we fall. And a lot of us still got that. Oh, they're talking about the old time. Well, I love the old times. But within the old times, there were certain times within the old times that certain brothers during that time of the old times was the master's, I could say, deliverer. So we still have brothers in these days, in these times, are like that. Wolf in sheep's clothing. Pretending they're down for the cause. And they're not. So people, be mindful and look out for deceitful tongues. You will know them, the energy that comes out of them, and by the things that they say and how they act. When they proclaim the title that they are more than anybody else, you know who they are. So peace and blessings, people. Let's come together as one state of mind. And remember, you are not better than your brother nor your sister. For we all are in the same boat. And we all are brothers and sisters. And we are our brother's keeper. And together we stand, divided we fall. Peace and blessings. Don't forget, if you see your brother doing something negative, stop him. Tell him about it. And if you see your brother doing something positive, give him a boost. That's what we need, the boost. Peace. One love.